I gotta get 3 guys across Peru in one piece. And if they're not good enough to do it and their riding's not up to par, we're not making it.
I'm the only woman on the trip. The eyes are kind of on me, like, is she gonna make it?
You don't want to be the guy that's holding everybody back. But this sort of riding is very, very different. If you don't have control of the bike, that's when it's gonna get scary.
The visibility is absolute.
Sometimes when you feel like laying it down, you gotta keep going.
You're more alive than you ever feel, yet sometimes you're closer to death than you're ever gonna be.
I'm Neale Bayly, motorcycle journalist and philanthropic adventure traveler. I'm about to take 3 average riders on the journey of a lifetime. We'll ride BMW GS motorcycles for 8 days across the South American country of Peru, crossing scorching deserts, congested highways, and rugged mountains. Our mission? To visit an orphanage for abandoned children in the remote southeastern desert. Who will be inspired and who will be transformed? There's no telling, because the heart of every ride is different. This is Neale Bayly Rides.
So as a motorcycle journalist, I test the latest, greatest motorcycles all over the world. I can be riding a 200-mile-an-hour motorcycle in Portugal, hauling ass across the desert in Namibia, screaming on racetracks in Japan, or hanging out with Playboy bunnies or supermodels. If there's a motorcycle in there, I'm there.
In just 6 days, we leave for Peru.
It's going to be very challenging. We've got an orphanage down there that we've been supporting. And we're going to take these guys into the orphanage, and we're going to make them do some work there, and we're going to get them involved with the kids.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah?
They've been training to get ready for this, so they're not really too sure what to expect. Troy's at a really good point in his life. I mean, he's been very materially successful. He's got a very supportive wife, great kids. I think he's at a point in his life where he says, okay, got the house, got the cars, got the business, what are we doing next? We need something more. I think he's perfect for the journey. James, he's in his early 40s. Guy grew up in the Bahamas, son of a preacher. He's something of a preacher himself. He's very worldly. And there's a real sense for James, I think, from the physical, what this trip means to him. Am I physically able to do this? So Dr. Laura, she's a mother, she's a business owner, she's very under control, very driven, and she's gonna make this the best it can be and be the best she can be at it.
Okay guys, this is our final countdown, right? This is our last training session together. What we're really gonna be doing is we're actually gonna just get you out onto the flat track over there just to warm up a little bit. So we're gonna set up different drills where you guys can show us that you have all the controls, that you'll be safe out there. So if you guys want to suit up and get ready, let's go warm up and then we'll take it from there.
All right, I'll see y'all at the hospital. Just kidding.
Okay? Fire 'em up, let's go. Neale came to me about going to Peru and for a charity run. For about 2 months now, we've done some intense training with the guys that are going there. What we try and do is we try and start them on the smaller bikes. Look, it's still got the 2 wheels, it's still got the 5 controls, you still got the balance, you still got everything involved in it. That elbow up, up. And they can drop the bike 50, 20 times, it's not a problem. But as soon as you get to the bigger bike, if you drop that, the consequences are so much higher.
Good?
I got it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to hit her.
Oh, good for you. On the gas, on the gas!
What are you doing? You've forgotten everything. You're all stressed out, you're crashing, you're riding too fast.
All right, so slow down.
Bring it in, bring it in. There's no
Okay.
lap record. Get it back to 80%. That's why you're crashing. You're overloading yourself, and that's why the bike is going everywhere. Your body language is off, so.
Mark, we gotta leave. Come on down. Is your backpack ready? I'm Dr. Laura Ellis. I live in Asheville. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a physician. I run 2 medical practices. And for fun, I ride motorcycles.
Laura is a very passionate and compassionate individual. She's a fun-loving, wonderful mother, outstanding wife. The boys are really encouraged and they're really impressed that their mother, that's almost 50 years old, has taken on motorcycle riding in just 2.5 years. She's really done a phenomenal job.
This is my R6. This is my track bike, although I do take it out on the street. It's equipped for the street right now. And then my street bike is over here. This is my Ducati 848 Evo, and I'm still breaking this one in, and can't wait to really open it up on the street once it's finally broken in. Since I was a young child, I've always been competitive. And I decided to go to medical school, and not only that, I decided to become a surgeon, not exactly a woman's field traditionally. So I was the only woman in my residency. I was in the Good Old Boys Club. I've always felt comfortable there, though. It doesn't rattle me, it challenges me. This is a spider vein.
Laura has to be good at what she does. She's been pretty competitive in mountain biking, deep sea diving, rock climbing, and she had just come to motorcycling a year or 2 ago.
I feel like I'm sort of the outlier here. First of all, I'm the only woman on the trip. I have the least amount of experience. I have to hold myself to an even higher standard. So I really feel like I have to pull my own weight and measure up. And I think the eyes are kind of on me, like, is she gonna make it?
You got off your base real quick and crashed
Well,
and got that. You're getting
I
too...
need to warm up a little longer.
Right, you should have gone slow to start.
Yeah. Warm up a little longer and then start off at 50, 60% and bring it up. Right? That's what Neale tells me.
Yeah, be smooth, get it, bring it up. So we'll take a little water break, and then Jamesy, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
Looking
just need to get
smooth.
some-
Yeah,
need to get some reps in there and stuff.
See, he's not breathing too hard. He's staying
better
calm.
shape.
Yeah.
Laura is like, she wants to come and go really, really fast here. So she's overriding herself, she's getting herself worked up, she's crashing. When she crashes, she gets the heart rate up, adrenaline surging, she gets back on the bike, crashes again. She's in this zone, but it's not a good zone for her because she wants to perform really well and she feels she's got to go the same speed as the guys. Hopefully she'll get it, otherwise she's going to spend a lot of time on the floor, and that just really wears you down. She's already picked that bike up about 4 or 5 times this morning.
Stand up, forward. Back where you're braking, back.
They've got to get used to standing up. And when they get on these big bikes and we get on the dirt sections, I'm going to want them up and standing on the bike. So this is just a slightly more advanced drill.
Sorry, guys. Hey, you're fine. I got it.
Dr. Laura. Look what our Dr. Laura does for us. I got it. Yep, that's good.
My
That's a
trophy.
souvenir.
This is my trophy. It's exhausting. Yeah, so I'm tired. I'm tired.
If you don't have this down, you can't go any further. You can't ride faster. You don't have the proper skills. And what will happen is you'll get hurt.
I'm not throttling out of the corner fast enough.
I mean, because I think at the end of the day, the whole reason that Laura and all of us are here is for safety, that we want to do this, but we want to come back to our lives, our families, in one piece.